Hi, my name is Andrea Cole, and I'm the founder and CEO of DBANDREA, the nation's premier bouquet preservation service. And today, I'm going to give you a tour. Welcome to our studio. This is a 6,000 square feet facility, and I'm so excited to show you kind of like what we do here because honestly, we've never shown this before. You're about to meet the team and see the process behind the scenes. This is our receiving room. We actually just received 2 arrangements, so we're gonna take photos and send them to our clients so they know exactly how they arrived. So in this room is where we preserve the flowers in a 3D manner for resin and for shadow boxes. I'm gonna show you what they look like when they're preserved. We basically preserve them in silica gel, and after 3 months, we take them out of preservation, and this is kind of what they look like. As you can tell, they have lost their colors and they need to be reshaped and color restored, meaning hand painted so they can match the flowers when they were fresh. All of these are clients' flowers. So after we pull your flowers out of preservation 2 to 3 months, after we receive them, we're gonna have a consultation with you so you can tell us what's important to you, talk about your home decor, and after that, we're gonna design your piece and color restore all the flowers. All of this is our inventory. A lot of our clients want to recreate a wedding bouquet, and we also have this because if for whatever reason some of your flowers didn't make it in transit, we can actually replace them with some of our inventory. I'm gonna show you what the flowers look like when they're dried. So these were white. As you can tell, a lot of these are beige. Some of these have a little brown spots on them as well. So what our team is gonna do in this room is basically hand paint everything, as I mentioned before, to make them look white again. We have every flower that you can think of. Some of them are really fragile, some of them preserve very consistently, but we're gonna guide you through every step of the process. So one of our artists is actually designing a piece right now. So what we do is pull the photos from when the flowers were fresh so we can design based on what the flowers look like. We're now gonna go into the resin room, which is one of the most important rooms in our studio. As you probably know, we offer the biggest array of options in the market. So all of these are our molds, and we have over $100,000 worth of molds right here in this room. If we come this way, we have our lead resin artist working, and I really wanna show you what our pieces look like in the molds because we work layer by layer, and our team is basically popping bubbles to make sure that your pieces are as clear as possible. We have a ton of different pieces here, as you can see on our tables. This is a beautiful piece with a bouquet and a boutonniere as well. We have some of here are using invitations. For a lot of our memorial clients, they opt to add either crosses or photos of their loved ones, which again makes them even more special. And over here, I want to show you this stunning piece as well. Look how precious this piece is. It almost looks like the flowers are still fresh. All of these pieces just came out of the molds and they need a little refinement just to make sure that they're as perfect as possible. This one, for instance, is going to be a clock. It's going to be so special. This is one of our proudest vignettes here at the studio, as we have been the official partner of Miss America for the past 2.5 years. I'm going to show you what we typically do for them. So after they get the flowers and they're crowned with their flowers, we preserve them into beautiful pieces like this. For Miss Texas, which we can do this with any state, you can actually convert them into the state as well. For shadow boxes, it's basically the same process, and this is what they look like. We call these Press 3D, and basically, again, they're your flowers preserved in a 3D manner, but with a shadow box. Here's the fun fact. This part of the studio and that part of the studio are kept at different humidity levels because the flowers that are kept in 3D manner, if you put too much humidity, they will not retain their shape. And the press room, if the room is too dry, they will actually start breaking. This is where all our consultations happen. Our studio manager basically is gonna call you or FaceTime you to go over your design selections. So we have all the sizes that we have for pressed right here, so you can see kind of like what your bouquet could look like depending on the size. We also have all of our frames and matting and double matting here as well. So when we're on the call with you, talking about your home decor, your flowers, your wedding, and everything that you like, we basically color match everything to your preference. We have over 10 million ways to customize your piece, so our consultations are super special as we are gonna narrow down those options for you. As I mentioned earlier, our studio is full of different vignettes, so you can basically visualize what your flowers could look like in your home. This is actually our new frame collection. It came from Italy, and we're always really trying to push the boundaries to give you the best options in the market. We have another vignette here as well. This is absolutely beautiful. We actually did a press piece in 3 different forms, and we have floral blocks as well. Just as earlier, this is one of the most important rooms in the house, is our press room. These are 2 of our artists that are working on pieces. Our processes consist of over 200 steps to making sure that your flowers look as perfect as possible. The artists actually work on your flowers for over 30 hours in average. One of the biggest projects that we work on, Ali actually worked on it for over 100 hours hands-on. These are actually some of her leftover flowers, but I really wanted to show you basically what she's doing and we're doing here. So this is how the flowers preserve. As you can tell, they're very translucent. They have lost a lot of their color. You can basically see through them. And we take the flowers entirely apart. Basically what our artists do is reconstruct them back again and then add the color restoration on them as well. Just to give you an idea, this is an orchid. Look how transparent it is. It's pretty incredible. And once again, if you see this piece, this is what the final product is looking like right now. Just like I showed you earlier with the 3D preservation, we have a lot of inventory as well if you want to recreate your bouquet. All of this is inventory. All of these are actual orders. And I wanted to show you once again, kind of like what we do with the flowers. Again, we preserve petal by petal. We deconstruct the flowers and we put them back together. This actually here is the boutonniere. This right here, for instance, is the ranunculus. As you can tell, it's absolutely thin and you can see through it. What we do is a term called double interfacing, which is used in fashion. Basically, what we do is put 2 layers to make sure that the flowers, as they continue to thin out, you're not gonna be able to see what's behind them. What we care the most about in our studio is for you to get a beautiful piece that is gonna age gracefully. 2 fun facts: after our pressed artists finish their pieces, they actually go into a fumigation room for 24 hours to kill any little bug or eggs that we may not see, because the last thing that you want is for your piece to be covered in tiny little bugs, especially after we seal your pieces. This is our newest type of preservation. It's called Afterglow, and basically it's like a painting combined with lighting. So your flowers are no longer here, however we capture basically the essence. This is the last section of our tour. This is where a lot of the magic happens that you really don't get to see at all. So this is the framing department where we seal all your pieces. As I mentioned before, every single one of your pieces needs to be sealed to make sure that tiny little bugs don't go inside your pieces. This is also where we add a thermal blanket to your pressed pieces, because ultimately, if you live in Alaska and you're moving from Texas, the fluctuation of temperature would typically lift the flowers, and we don't want that to happen. All of that happens right here. And right here, this is where the QC is happening. And before we send your pieces to their forever home, I want to show you a couple of our pieces because they're looking so beautiful, and honestly, we're kind of sad that they're going to leave our studio. I'm going to show you a couple of examples of some of the pressed pieces that are about to leave our studio. Look how beautiful this is. As you can tell, the matting matches her flowers perfectly. This bride got married in California and she's wonderful. Here's another example of a beautiful piece. Look at these colors. Like, every single piece that we produce is so unique to our couples, and it's just so special. This one is actually a Dallas pickup. Oh my goodness, this is an order that I'm so excited to show you. It actually came from one of our favorite planners here in Dallas. Look how stunning this is. This was actually her bouquet. And she also opted to do her flowers with her invitations. And lastly, she also wanted to make a piece for her mother. Look how stunning and special this is. Every single one, even though they're the same flowers, it's just so unique and beautiful. This is our DBANDREA Nursery. We call it Nursery because they're like our babies, but then they're also flowers. I'm gonna show you this one really quick because I just showed you the press pieces for it. Most of our brides actually select both types of preservation, so they have the best of both worlds. So the planner that actually sent us that customer actually got married as well around the same time. this Texas is her wedding bouquet. Look how stunning. This is our marketing department where we do all the socials, the videos, and where we produce our podcast. And right here we have Vicky. She is our brand manager and podcast producer, and she's gonna be taking some final photos of our products. Lastly, this is my office and where we produce our podcast, Bridal Club, where we bring the most influential voices in the whole industry. We will be honored to help you preserve your flowers and your memories into heirloom pieces of art. The easiest way to work with us is with a $50 deposit, and once we get your flowers, we'll call you to guide you through all your selections.